Hello everyone, and welcome back to Far Harbor Sniper Survival. And despite actually recording yesterday, I've forgotten what I'm doing. Oh, I've got to stop the cursor. Yeah, should I do that? It's not far away. But I'm also close to over-encumbered, and I was thinking about changing up my gear. So what I'm gonna do is the standard thing of turn on all the quests, double check where things are pointing me. Okay, I've got a whole route, yeah, these three got me going down this way. You're miles away. And... it's tempting to do the National Park campground and then head over there, because this is just... If it'll let me see the quest objective, I'm pretty sure... Okay, I'm pretty sure that's killing ghouls. It refuses to show me the quest objective, but... I think I might actually give that a try, and then make it back to base so I can ditch my gear, do a bit of sorting out there, and see where to go from there on out. Oh. Wait, where am I? What have I... Oh, okay, I normally circumnavigate this section. Oh, there's quite a few gulpers and stuff here. Yeah, I normally cut across, which is smart of me, because, yeah, apparently there's a bunch of creatures that way. But we're also quite close to where we need to go for the ghouls. So, hopefully... Wondering if I switch to this because it's got a suppressor on it. Fingers crossed that means the nasty creatures won't spot me. And I'll still be able to, one-shot kill them. So we're going to try and fully stealth this mission. Don't like how close those caution brackets are. That's not good. Is it just you? It just seems to be you and you. Okay, a couple of them were close by, but it seems like stealth is working. So that's good. And some duct tape. I feel like I must have so much adhesive at this point. I keep picking up duct tape, and I'm sure I kept picking up duct tape throughout Fallout 4 Sniper Survival, so... Yeah, I've got to have tons of adhesive. Plus I built multiple adhesive farms. I'm sure I don't need adhesive anymore. Okay, this is all pretty good. Oh, and there's only 2 left? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this is actually quite an easy mission. Oh man, it's nice that I've reached a point where ghouls are super simple enemies for me to take down. It's makes this rather pleasant. Which is good, because there's going to be plenty of horrible creatures for me to deal with as well. So, lovely. I can just return to Cassie. That was real nice and straightforward. Hey, Cassie. Killed some ghouls for you.
Those feral ghouls come at you quick. Poor Petey learned that the hard way.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose I could part with a little more. Here's another 100 caps. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
What happened to him?
He had a farm, little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land, and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit, and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground, a shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
Where can I find this farm?
Follow the coastline to the north.
That fog crawler's gonna pay. For Grandpa George.
That's the spirit.
Alright, I'm actually really concerned about that. Ghouls, easy. A fog crawler, I mean, we have dealt with 2 of them, but that was while it was distracted. Yeah, that's not a mission I'm doing anytime soon. I'm taking a look at everything, and I think that it's actually worthwhile maybe me switching out this sniper rifle for this lever action rifle. Because, yeah, they're about the same stats. Like, technically I got a little bit less range with the lever action, but the damage is higher. I got plenty more ammo. Actually, I think that... yes, with gun up rank 4, I can actually make the damage a lot higher. Oh, look at that. Yeah, 184 damage. Puts it above the laser sniper for basic damage, which is pretty great. So yeah, I'll probably swap that out for the Mutant Slayer's advanced lever action. And part of me also wonders if I should put my pipe rifle away. Like, it's good and all. I could put it to 0.45, but then the damage still isn't decent. Like, I'm just not sure how much I'm going to be using this, now that I've got so many other things. It uses up a bit of carry weight, plus all those bullets, so I'll give it a think. Alrighty, I've modified my loadout, so I've now got the lever action rifle, which I'm very much looking forward to use. Back when Fallout 76 had the nuclear winter mode, the scope lever action rifle was like my go-to weapon. Like, it's just so much fun, so good. I did decide to keep the pipe rifle with me. It's about 10, 11 carry weight, I think, with all the ammo, which is a bit, but it's also like, I don't need to be looting that badly, and this is a useful thing for just picking off really weak targets. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Much like the last minute, which I'm running pretty low on ammo for, and I think I've got all of the bullets possible for it, so that's not great. In fact, I wonder... yeah, it looks like even the pipe rifle is able to take out basic ghouls, which is pretty awesome. Like, and yeah, headshot takes out a Reaver, so this weapon's definitely not hit the point of being useless, even if it is my weakest gun. Like, I mean, the 4 times bonus from the sneak attacks with suppressed weapons really does quite a lot, you know? Okay, I hear the movement. Let's get back. Let's not die to a ghoul, especially because this place right here is where I'm actually planning on going. I'm gonna see Pearl, see if I can get that quest started, maybe even get it finished. But first, there are some more ghouls to take down, and ghouls are like the only enemy on this island who I have an easy time killing, so I'm just enjoying there being lots of ghouls around the starting part. Seems like there's no enemies on the approach here, which is good. Makes it a nice easy route. So let's just have a chat with Pearl. Okay, let's give it a second and then have a chat with Pearl. Let's in fact see... how much would a headshot? Yep, headshot with a scope lever action will do it. Lovely. Because, yeah, if there's going to be a bunch of ghouls here, I was even thinking, like, oh, maybe I should go back into my... oh, yeah, I forget about the bug. Oh, you have to reload 5 times every time. Oh, I always forget they never patched that out of this game. Yeah, if I can maybe just deal with the ghouls... is it just you? I was gonna... there we go. I was going to put on my charisma gear when talking to her, but there's a potential for... oh, we don't even need to talk. She's just going to lead us through. Okay. That seems pretty good to me. Let's get rid of you as well. Okay, she seems to be talking about the elevator breaking. Oh, caution. You... God, this gun always feels so good. Oh no. Oh. Oh, blast. Stupid wall got in the way. I think Pearl will be able to deal with that. There's like one very basic ghoul. Though I hear... are all the ghouls inside? Okay, Pearl took down that one. We seem to be okay. Let's make sure to loot the legendary, who I believe was you, before we go any further, because you never know, might get an instigating version of this. Or a poisonous missile launcher. I mean, I kind of love the idea of the missile not killing them, but then the 3 ticks of poison damage a second doing it. That would be hilarious. That's also, yeah, really heavy. I don't actually want to carry that around with me. But, I guess I'll just make sure to clear this place out and follow Pearl around. Should all be fine. Oh no. That's... Well, I'm very glad this weapon is strong. Yeah, I kind of just left Pearl to do the killing for a second. And, ooh, a blazing combat knife. I mean, it's light, so that's good for me, but yeah, still not something I can actually really make use of. Oh, what? What? I just picked up being like, oh, you feel ill, you have fatigue now. I've not done anything. I've been going really slow, really cautious, being smart, and then the game's just like, nah, we're gonna make you suffer anyway. That seems fair. On the bright side, yeah, killing these ghouls has proven to be real easy. I've not been using VATS for most of it. This is... just by coincidence, that was the toughest fight we've really had so far. 3 ghouls at once. But I've mostly been trying to play it safe and just take things real slow. And it's worked wonders. Just meant I'm able to get through, no real concern. Oh my god, and some ammo for the big gun. We love it. Ooh, a trapper's note. Lovely. I'm not going to read that, honestly, because it would take me a minute to find in the inventory. But nice, I'm glad you can write. I don't know why there's so many legendary enemies in this section, but I guess this is a good time to get them. It's like there's still one shot. Ooh. That's interesting. Deadeye. I don't think I've ever used a Deadeye weapon, because they're all completely random. But, that could be good. You know, I don't have any ammo and won't have any ammo for it, but that is an interesting weapon at least. That is very interesting. There is... Hey, level up. Lovely. And apparently I'm hungry and thirsty. And what is this illness? Require frequent sleep. I'm so annoyed that I've got stuck with that. Because, like, I wasn't doing anything. I just was walking along, and the game was just like, ah, now you feel sick. Like, what is this? A realistic depiction of real life? God, I hate it. God, I love this weapon, though. It's even good when you're just... Why are you red? Also, can Pearl actually get a kill? Yeah, go Pearl! Oh, lovely. I feel like there can't be much more of this left. I really hope not anyway, because I've just... What's my adrenaline at? I've been killing so many ghouls. An extra 25% damage. It's got to be like over 200 damage a shot on this thing. Yeah, 219 damage a shot. This is just a one-shot beast right now. Oh no, I'm in danger. I mean, it's not actually bad. I'm still one-shot killing everything. I just shot a glowing one and they died. Oh, you're not a one-shot kill. Oh my god. You're a 3-shot kill. Disgusting. Well, you're dead. A sneak attack? How? How was that a sneak attack game? That made no sense. It was actively charging me and like, yeah, just lost you for a second. Maybe I shot it while it blinked. That would make sense. Now this is a slight concern. There's a couple of machine gun turrets, which I'm hoping...
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Yeah. Okay, good. The turrets aren't hostile. Because, yeah, I was kind of heading in unsure of that. But this seems all good. I think the danger is over. Looks like the danger is all over now. So, time to activate this and head into the vault.
It's It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay, some real big pauses in that conversation I wasn't expecting. But we get to go inside a vault, which, God, this is like the second vault I've headed into with this character. You really don't have to travel through many vaults in this game. Like, they're all optional bar one, I think.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, Detective.
I shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
Cool, so there's been a crime. We need to head to the scene, which I'm guessing is right ahead of us here.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I
your
may.
death.
That's
If
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Okay, I've made it to
Have a
the
look at
scene.
the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Cool, that seems simple enough, and obvious first thought is, these are all robo-brains we're looking at, and it seems like they're identified by just the one piece of clothing they're wearing, so would be very easy to, like, frame someone or kill a different person. Like, that's just immediate first thought of, oh, this is like a twin situation.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
Okay, I'm not too confident about our detective skills. I've got 6 intelligence, and I've got no perception. Yeah, I forget how bad my perception is, and I'm really unlucky. Oh god. I mean, maybe I'm smart enough to figure it out, but I feel like I won't notice anything or get lucky in this. I have to think my way through and talk my way through. That's gonna be the entire thing here. Let's not steal the beer bottle, that'd be dumb. Yeah, let's take a little look around and see if there's any other clues besides the 2 obvious ones. Well, this appears to be the murder weapon, you know, following the blood trail, which, I really like that the game doesn't just point me to each blood trail like it did in the previous thing. In this one, it's like, yeah, you actually follow it, and here is Fence Buster.
Excellent.
Which, yeah, that's a reasonable effect. And, oh god, that's going to over-encumber me, isn't it? Do I still have... Yeah, I've got Grilled Radstag, but I'm over-encumbered because of that. Oh, and I've got to keep it on me. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out some stuff to drop. Alrighty, just contaminated the crime scene. Let's go speak with Maxwell.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Honestly, it sounds like Maxwell's a better person for solving this than our detective is. My little comments of, hold up, is this blood? Really not reassuring. Though, yeah, lots of concierges and protectrons. Ooh.
He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Okay, I've got to be real careful because that accuse option is just there all the time, which is a bit concerning. And I do want to do a bit of poking around as well, because maybe there'll be some extra evidence on a terminal or something. And oh, perfect! I can sleep here. Well, that is also great. Oh, and there's actually really good stuff for me to steal. Oh, that's real tempting. But shouldn't do that. That'd be dumb. Okay, that lady said she was going to the beach. I hope she didn't mean outside. Alright, time to talk to the artist, see what he has to say for himself.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
I mean, I can kind of see a face. There's like, is that a nose, an ear, an eye and hair, and a tongue that's all twisted? That'd be the bottom jaw, maybe? Could be a face. Could be about composition, because you got a bit of a grid layout going on. I mean, I can see a face, so I'm going to say that.
I don't know. It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye. The red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way.
I'm kinda glad I got that. I'm not sure if they're both right answers, but nice.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
I mean, it's obviously the war. Like, those are mushroom clouds being formed by the nukes. I've seen that so many times.
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend.
Time to ascend! God, I really should use ascend and descend when going up and down stairs. So much cooler than just being like, oh, I'm going upstairs. Nah. Be like, I must ascend. It's a kitty cat!
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
More than you would imagine. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh?
Alright, I kinda like Santiago. Which probably means he's the murderer.
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
That sounds like possible motive for framing the actor, but no real motive for murder I found so far. Oh, looks like we got two people to talk to in here.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy, remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix and I'm sure I can clear that,
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun, dear.
Whatever.
Hello,
I'm going to
Detective.
the lab.
Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Okay, she's the murderer, but I'm betting she's actually the one they think is dead, and that's the reason why she wasn't able to, like, remember the cat's name, because that was, like, more recent information. The description she gave was super vague as well. Like, yeah. I bet it's her, but she's actually the one who was killed and has just put on the mask. No questions. I'm done talking to you. But I will accuse you at some point, probably. And let's now have a chat with the doctor, see what he has to say.
Hello again. Did you need something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Very well, I'll just get back to my work then.
Called it! Oh, I'm good at this. I'm in the middle of writing a murder mystery, so my brain's like 100% wired for this. I've been watching tons of CSI, got the hang of all of it, this is a perfect time for me to be taking on this quest.
Maybe Maxwell has the key.
Ooh, yeah, Maxwell, gimme.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Cool, find the key, go up there, find some evidence that the people have switched, money's going to be the motive. This is all nice and straightforward, I think. Oh, and you're legendary. Oh, there's a pirate hat! Okay, gotta pick up the pirate hat. What's it like? It's 1 charisma. God, it's so heavy. Okay, we're wearing the pirate hat for this part, but I'm gonna ditch it afterwards. Yeah, this is his room. I was able to pick it up. Breakground, there's a medical research center in Venezuela. Funding was overseen by Mr. Ezra Parker. Okay, that might be a clue. I'll probably forget it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here.
Won't be able to pick this.
But yeah, I'm not able to get into it. Fortunately, nothing in here counts as stealing, which is nice. Alright, Overseer's office. What secrets do you have in store for me? Besides, like, a dead person. That nobody is gonna care about, obviously. Is there any combat here for me to fear about? No? No combat? That's good. Ooh, Mentats, which... some of the stuff counts as stealing, some of the stuff doesn't. Which is a tad concerning. But, as long as I'm careful, this should all be fine. Ooh, a Vault jumpsuit. Don't need it, Sarge. Stop getting distracted. It's probably going to be the terminal here, I'd imagine. Because, oh, the safe's empty. That might be a thing. Possibly. And let's check the terminal. See what we've got. There's a tape and some instructions. Social interaction between working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions, working in conjunction with the staff from Cliff's Edge Hotel. So Vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be emitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the Vault. There's a second part of the Vault. This might be a multi-part episode then. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Let's just read through all of this. Oh, there's going to be quite a bit. I'll read through it and then summarize it.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Alright, we just got a bit of a notice there. Yeah, there seems to be some embezzling going on. It's also a case of this was supposed to be an experiment where they had like 300 people from the local population and like 10 members of the ultra-wealthy, ultra-rich people. That didn't fully go to plan, especially because there was the whole Robo-Brain thing which everyone decided to do, which made the Overseer go a bit insane. And they just... someone from within the group figured out how to just not let the 300 poor people in, essentially. And from that, it just, yeah, the Vault-Tec experiment didn't go ahead. Alright, I think I figured it out, and there's nothing else left, it seems, clue-wise. Not that I've been able to spot anyway. Juliana here is actually Ezra Parker, who was embezzling funds from the people. The real Juliana found out and got murdered, and there was a frame job, and he's now wearing the little mouth face mask, medical face mask, in order to try and pass as her. So yeah, that seems to be it.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape. What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
If I'm gonna let you go, I want a cut of what you've stolen.
Ah, so it's like that, eh? Fine. I'll grease your palm a bit, Detective. Now, am I free to go?
I need time to consider this.
I'm sorry, Detective, but I really do need an answer now.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Okay. I'm a bit annoyed I wasn't able to, you know, actually solve that correctly, because, like, I knew all the stuff. I told you guys that I knew all the stuff, but the option wasn't quite there. So, yeah, not too sure about that. But let's quickly put on all the correct gear in order to be able to do this fight, and... Oh, you are... Yeah, you're not gonna last very long here now, are you? There we go. Nice easy kill there. Ooh, and tons of money. Cool. And time to tell Maxwell everything went well. I should probably put on my charisma gear again. Just took it off very briefly there, because I was so concerned that this was, you know, gonna end up with me dead doing that fight. But Maxwell, I murdered the murderer who was the person you thought was the victim.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a heaping helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. Here you are, detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Okie dokie, just a bunch of pre-war money from that. That's so much cloth. It's a ridiculous amount of cloth there. But, is that... There we go, Brain Dead completed. Bit of experience. That was fun. I'm glad I was able to solve it, but I'm really annoyed I wasn't able to, like, solve it in-game. I'm not even sure if it will let you do that, but, hey, all good stuff. I'm gonna pick up my junk, find somewhere to sleep, and then call it for the episode, because I've gone over recording time, and I have stuff I need to do. Hey, more experience. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. If you enjoyed this, do leave a like. Feel free to comment below if you've done this mission as well, and how it went for you, because I am curious how it changes up depending on what you do and find out. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any future episodes of this. And is there anything else? I feel like I'm missing something. It's probably fine though. As always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.